first got to the beach, I was exhausted because walking that distance in heavily resistant water is not easy. And Kelly and I both fell into a big shell hole that was there. We made a good foxhole, so to speak, to get our breath back and get sort of relaxed and realizing where we were and what we were going to do. There was a fellow just to my left, ahead of me, who had his right buttock shot off. And he, of course, was in extreme pain, but he was passed out. And the corpsman hadn't been around because it was just too soon and too early to be sure to get what was needed. But anyway, we were behind the seawall. There was a seawall of coconut logs, which was probably about, when you stood up, almost shoulder high. And of course that provided pretty good protection for us for any incoming rifle type fire. A grenade tossed in or something like that would have been otherwise. But anyway, I began to shoot. I was in a prone position at that point in time, but shooting some of the activity on the beach. And by that time, Jim Crow was up and moving around and saying, look, he carried a shotgun in one hand, cigar in the other hand. He had a big handlebar mustache on, and he was walking up and down the beach and saying, look, they can't hit me, so they won't hit you. Get up there, let's get over that seawall, find out what's out there. And he was also kind of an inspiration in that when the men could see that he was doing the walking. Now, it isn't true that you couldn't get hit, because there was a sniper up there who was firing at anybody that walked along the beach occasionally, and he'd hit him in the head. And I had my back to the seawall at one point while I was trying to get something done with the camera, and I watched a fellow come down, and just as he got abreast of me, I said, drop to the ground immediately, fall. He started down, and the bullet hit his helmet, and his helmet came off, and he was kind of groggy. He had kind of a bad headache at that point. But what had happened was that the bullet had gone in the helmet and around the helmet and out the other side. And he had painted on the helmet, Pappy the Iowa Kid, and he never let go of that helmet. He kept hold of it as a souvenir.